Hey guys, it's Space Monkey Mafia here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, the voice thing is going to sound quite different. I'm just kind of doing it through my phone. My laptop isn't reading it for some reason. My old laptop isn't staying alive long enough to record anything. My friend's laptop, just for some reason, it won't work and it's really difficult. It's just not reading my microphone. Don't know why. I was doing fine beforehand. Anyway, we're doing Insane People Facebook today. Drat. Why are people so dumb, you know? So my doctor is shocked that I don't have a period. That's what happens when you eat only fruits and herbs. You are healthy as ant. LOL, I told her us real vegan women don't have periods. Periods are a sign of trouble in the blood, which is known as a curse according to the Bible. When there's trouble in the blood, the womb man's body begins to purge the toxic waste out through what we call a menstrual cycle. If the womb man bleeds every month, she's full of toxins, unwanted bacteria, and mucus. When there's no menstrual cycle, then the body of a womb man is pure clean. Us true vegan women only eat fruits, vegetables, herbs, and beans, so our bodies are clean and pure inside and out. We don't bleed because there's no toxic waste to get rid of. So we are like cows and horses, eat veggies and fruits all day long and poop it out. So many things wrong here. First thing, she's not eating any grains, that's just straight up not healthy. It probably means she has really low body fat. So the main problem is probably that she doesn't have enough body fat to have a period, which essentially means she is starving herself to the point where her body will not be able to carry a fetus, so it's not even going to try. And does she think animals don't have menstrual cycles? Like, seriously? She's never heard of an animal going into heat? Dude, if you don't, what is it? Is it neuter or spay for female cats and dogs? They will bleed everywhere, alright? They will. That's just how it is. It's not toxins, it's straight up blood, just lining of the uterus, and you kind of need that if you want to have a baby. So this lady is not going to have a baby, which I guess is a good thing, because she is absolutely insane. A major new study confirms that MMR vaccine for measles, mumps, and rubella has no link to autism. Researchers from Denmark followed the medical histories of 65,000 plus children over 10 years and found the vaccine does not trigger or increase the risk of autism. But where's the US study? We don't live in Denmark's climate. If climate affected the vaccine use, we wouldn't use the same exact vaccines across the entire world. We'd have different vaccines for sub-Saharan Africa than we would for Iceland and Greenland and all those places. Russia would have entirely different vaccines than the US. You know why they don't? Because the climate does not impact the vaccines whatsoever. Who are the real people of color? And then it has color palettes where they have some white people, and they have a lot of different colors from them, ranging from red to blue, to pink, to red, to yellow, to blue, pink, brown, green. White people are green, just so you guys know. They got green all over them. Pink, and then we have other ethnicities on the other side, and they only choose to include brown and black palettes for some reason. Yikes. They don't understand what diversity is because they're saying, celebrate diversity, oppose #white genocide. Look, there's no white genocide going on. I don't understand what this is. Seriously, the green, they just have white people with makeup on, and they're like, oh, look at them, they've got makeup that has different colors. How diverse are we? We're the most diverse. And if you straight up zoom in on the little images, the colors they picked are not there. They are not there in the actual image, except for, like, if it's the makeup ones, because those are there because it's makeup. That's not natural coloration or... Oh my gosh, I can't stand this. I hate these people. This is the reaction to a flu shot 2 years ago. I'm in nursing school and don't have a choice. Any idea of how this would happen? My doc tried to say it's because I was allergic to the Band-Aid, but I've never been allergic before or after, so obviously a lie. Finally excited to share the pictures with people that actually agree that it's likely from the vaccine. Okay, so on her arm, there's a Band-Aid shaped mark with a clear spot in the middle, a little white rectangle, you know, like where the little cloth thing for the Band-Aid would be, with a little tiny little dot in the middle. Yikes, how dumb are you that you think you got vaccine injured exactly in the shape of a Band-Aid? Or I guess I can't say Band-Aid. Am I allowed to say Band-Aid because that's like the brand name? I'm just gonna keep it in. She said Band-Aid. Who knows? It was probably just an off-brand Band-Aid and like she's allergic to it, or she's just dumb and ripped it off too fast because not seeing a lot of smarts here. Welp, it's time to move to another planet. This vaccine censorship and talk of mandatory vaccines is getting uncomfortably intense. Emma, We've been friends for 15 years, or at least I thought we were, until I realized that the last time you were in Portland, you attempted to bring your unvaccinated children to meet up with me and my infant daughter, who was too young to be vaccinated at the time, without informing me that you were exposing my child to diseases any responsible parent would have vaccinated their of-age children against. At best, it was thoughtless and irresponsible. More to the point, it was selfish, reckless, and put the life of my only child in danger. It's one thing to spread your unfounded conspiracy theories, but the type of misinformation you share under the guise of journalism is reprehensible and dangerous. Since you are unable to determine the difference in credibility between a health blog and a peer-reviewed, fact-based science, it would indeed be best for everyone if you found another planet and moved there. Yeah, honestly, I don't think these people understand, I've just been hearing a lot of people making the comment that the internet is ruining people, and honestly, it wouldn't happen without the internet if we're being real. Because these people, they just have an entire disconnect from the actual world. They don't understand that the things they're saying and the lies that they're spreading can kill people. There's a direct correlation between anti-vaxxers and people dying from preventable diseases. Like, I myself have been affected by it. I've never passed a breathing test in my entire life because some anti-vaxxers said their little unvaccinated little snot-nosed brat. I'm kidding, the kid was pretty nice. His parent was just all messed up. I got sick. I got permanent lung damage. It's real fun. They are hurting people. They're causing deaths. They're causing severe illnesses. And they do not care. This needs to happen to 99% of the cis-hetero race. Anyone who disagrees with me should be in the gas chamber too. I love to do the same thing to cis-straight society that the Nazis did to us LGBTs. Give the hetero-cis race a taste of their own medicine. Gas chamber and crematorium. How disconnected do you have to be to wish death on it's not 99, I think it's 98% of the population? Do you think you'll really live with only 2 or 3% of the population? How well do you think that's really going to go over? I don't know when the last study was. I think the last study, I know it was a long time ago. It's probably not super accurate anymore. I think it was 2% of women are lesbian and 3% of men are gay. Of course, it doesn't take into account. I think transgender, I think it's less than that. Bisexual, I'm not sure of the statistics on that either. But you'd be taking out most of the population. Why would you want to do that? That's a terrible society. Why would you want to put people through so much pain and suffering? That's just ridiculous. Because what's the term for them? Tumblerina? Yeah, I think that's it. They need to go out in the real world. They need to see how it actually works out there, because they have no idea what on earth is going on. How dare they say something like this? It's just so absolutely disgusting. Here we get someone who's truly insane, a little less harsh. I don't know about that. Hi y'all, this may be a little of a strange request, but please stay with me and don't judge X. My best friend recently lost her 6-month-old chihuahua to a twisted bowel. She suffers from depression and cancer, and he was her everything. My friend has not been the same since he left us. She has lost a lot of weight and spends so much time meditating in front of his shrine. I've been trying to come up with a way to cheer her up. Anyways, I've decided the best thing for her right now would be a child. She was an amazing mother to her dog. So here's my request. Would anyone have a baby, preferably a newborn, they don't want? I'm willing to pay some money. It will go to the best lifelong home. Please no rude comments. My mother always told me it never hurt to ask. For this one, I would like you guys in the comments to point out the worst thing about this one. What do you think is the absolute worst about this one? Because there are too many things for me to go over. This one's really sad. This person's going to end up in jail. That's all I gotta say. Proud to have a happy, healthy, vegan 2-month baby. Forget formula and breast milk. Natural fruit smoothies for an unvaccinated baby, milk, heart, strong arm, palm tree, lady. The child will not live, is all I have to say. And they finally started persecuting people for doing ridiculous things like this. And they've ended up in jail. And that's where unfortunately, this lady's going to end up. I just wish the kid will live and grow up not malnourished and the mom won't go to jail. But that is highly unlikely. They feed us poison, so we buy their cures while they suppress our medicine. Okay, they feed us poison? Just don't eat onion rings every day. Surprise, no more poison. Yeah, lots of fats and sugars, they can act as poison to your body. They can, really mess it up, So, not good. Oh, wait, it's chewing tobacco. That's not a medicine. Oh my gosh, this whole post is different now. Oh my goodness, that will kill you. What if the history they teach us isn't even close to what really happened? It's not Night Vale here. They don't change history every year. They don't have a little vote to change. Who would decide the history then? Who would decide the real history? What would be worth hiding? Why don't you go find that out? Go find out what's worth hiding and then share it with the world. Just tell us what's up. Let us know. Fluoride makes your body absorb extra aluminum. Where does that aluminum go? Your brain. What metal shows up alarmingly in the brains of Alzheimer's victims? You guessed it. Yikes. Aluminum foil wrapped items in oven, aluminum cans, galvanized tin cans of food, plastic lined cans, but it's the fluoride? Okay then. When cans spill, you pick them up. When fluoride spills, a hazmat team shows up. There's fluoride in well salts. No hazmat shows up when it's spilled. There are two kinds of fluoride. Sodium fluoride, which is toxic waste, and calcium fluoride, which occurs naturally, so no hazmat team needed. Aluminum piggybacks on fluoride to get through the blood-brain barrier. In the 70s, it was a public service announcement on TV advising to be aware when cooking in aluminum cookware that if you boiled fluoride water, it increased the leaching of aluminum into the water. They are attracting molecules. Less of this and more flat earth posts, please. Yeah, honestly, I don't think they really understand how Alzheimer's works. I don't think they understand the basis of it or what exactly it does. You know, they've been thinking there's a link between aluminum and it for a long time, but now they're starting to think it actually has to do with gum disease. Because they found a certain type of gum disease that causes the same, protein? I forgot the two proteins. But it causes the same protein buildup and brain damage to the specific areas of the brain as it does in Alzheimer's when it was tested on mice. And there's actually, surprise, surprise, a vaccine being developed for that same thing. So if you end up getting a vaccine for gum disease, there's a possibility that it could be a vaccine against Alzheimer's. So that's a new little science fact. I really hope that ends up being the, cause. I hope we have a cure for that soon, because it's devastating. Anyway, that about wraps it up for today. Sorry for the audio being all funky and like my fish tanks going on, babbling on in the back. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though, still. I don't know if you did, but I hope the quality was still good enough. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I hope you guys did like it, and if you did, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.